Hey everybody, welcome back. It's John out here in the shop tonight. Just doing gearhead things, you know. Kinda thought I'd come up with some random stuff tonight because it kinda, well, something like this needs to be talked about, I do believe. Guy gets, you know, get a few projects in your life and kind of get stalled out. You kind of get overwhelmed maybe sometimes, or lose that fire. You know, get that desire that's within you to finish a project, or you know, whatever. Get that gut feeling where it's just like, oh my God, I cannot wait. Oh, I'm so excited, I can't wait. Well, sometimes you lose that. Well, I'm in pretty good shape right now. I have been in that spot before. I've had too many projects. My Grand Prix, the go-kart, my Yukon. I've had a lot of stuff. Even customer cars, you know, customer projects, every now and again, it's like, man, just, you know, in that aspect, it's like, it's just not mine. And it's just not the same. It's not as much fun. And yeah, I got to work on a 63 Corvette this last year. Got it running for the first time in a couple years after I had an engine bay fire. And that was an incredible feeling. 327 4-speed 63 bat. Oh, that was a nice car. But then I get on my own stuff and it's just like, oofta. I gotta keep going. I gotta do it. My ambition's low. I don't want to do it. Well, that's when you gotta just step back for a minute, for a day. And in my case, I decided, you know what? It's gonna be a quick mock-up night for me. Every now and again, it feels good to me to stand back, put the wheels under the car, put the body panels on it that you ain't had on it in a while, and to get a good visual. Look at the car and just say, oh man, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's it. Well, tonight's that night. I decided, even though I'm, like I said, I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty motivated, although this damn thing is flaring up on me again. I do feel great about it. I feel like I'm moving ahead. It's gonna be awesome, etc. But I digress. Mock-up day is today, and well, here it is. Now I know it's not the same as having a whole suspension underneath the car and body panels mounted, but stuff is strapped up good enough to give a guy the old feel goods on the inside. He's a 32, I think 14.5 slicks. I don't even remember what the front ones are, little tiny suckers. 12 Pro Star wheels. Got just a little baby cowl induction hood that I'm not even sure I want to keep because I'm really looking at that Sunoco style versus the straight 4-inch cowl there. I didn't even bother putting the grill in, but it just feels good to see it. Get that overall picture. Get that thing in your mind that just says, oh yeah, yep, that's what I'm aiming for. And I'm feeling motivated. So that's what we do. So short one today, just a couple minutes long here. But I thought, you know what, maybe there's somebody out there that's gonna watch this video that's gonna see it and go, you know what, he's right. Maybe I just need to step back, close your eyes, take a breather, and then look at it again, reevaluate it. And not saying go back, wipe the drawing board, start over from the bottom up, but I am saying remind yourself what you're doing it for and who you're doing it for. In my case, I'm doing it for me, obviously. I mean, I got 2 kids that are 2 and 4, and you know, my wife, they don't really care. They don't It's a 69 Nova. What are they, who cares? It's a car. It's a race car to my kids, which is great. I love the fact that my kids think it's a race car. But it's more than that to me. It's a car that I've dreamt about having for my entire life since I've understood what a car is. And there's a list, which, yeah, oh man, there's a list. But this one ranked right up there. And there's just something about a big tire car that just really gets the guy's blood flowing. I mean, it's just, and I know it's hard to picture with that there skirt in the way, the frame table, but hot dog, there's something about that. I grew up around my uncle and his friends, folks that used to drag race every week. And we're talking about local track, and we're talking about 2-lane. I can't even tell you the number of memories I have when I was a kid riding with or standing by my uncle, watching him race, watching his friends race, watching just all of it and taking it all in and absorbing it like a sponge. And I'm excited to be able to do that with my kids. So that brings me to the next person it's for. People, I should say. From my family. And I know it's gonna sound dumb, but hear me out. Hear me out. My family, we do a lot of stuff together, but we don't have like an activity. We don't go surfing. I don't know where we go surfing in the middle of north central Iowa, but we don't have a camper anymore. We used to. Me and my wife had one for a little while, got rid of it when we bought our house. I love dirt track racing, but the financials of that are just too high. I'd rather build a car like this, spend the same money as a dirt car, and make passes with it, drive it down the street, go all over the place with it, and not have to worry about some clown smashing into me in the first corner I take. But I digress. Getting away from it. This is something I want to have for my kids. We can enjoy it together. We can build memories together. My wife, we can go ahead and take some cruises, go up to the car show, hang out, walk around, chit chat, maybe not even chit chat, sit back and enjoy the shows. So I think, it is an investment of multiple sorts. Spend a lot of hours out here over the next, the past couple months and the next few months, and keep plowing ahead until this thing looks like this on the ground. And I'd love to be able to say that within this year 2021 I'll have this thing driving. There's a long ways to go, but the guy can dream, and I cannot wait not only to take the first boosted hit on the street, track in Mexico, but also take my kids for a ride up the road, take my wife for a ride up the road, and just enjoy it. And if all goes to plan, this thing will be in my family forever, be in the rest of my kids' lives, and I think that's worth it. It'll always be Dad's car, it'll always be my car, and that's what we do this for. As gearheads, as car guys, truck guys, it doesn't matter if you'd like mud trucks, race cars, dirt bikes, four-wheelers, it doesn't matter. Motorsports in general. Us motorsports guys, gearheads, we always got that something, a little legacy we'd love to leave behind. I'd like to think this is it. At least it could be. And I have no doubts. I'm gonna have other cars. I'm gonna get rid of other cars. And, maybe someday I'll decide that this isn't it anymore and it'll move down the road. But keep that feeling in here like it is right now, and I don't think that's gonna happen. But here we go. That's the one. That's the deal. I figured, like I said, I just wanted to make sure that everybody else out there has a little refresher every now and again. You gotta have it. You gotta have that refresher, and just to keep your mind clear and remember what you're going for and what you're driving at. You can watch YouTube all day. You can go up to the local track and watch other guys run. You can go to car shows and look at other cars. But it's a different feeling when it's your own, sitting in your own shop. And just don't ever forget that, because that's the drive. That's the drive a guy's got to have to keep going, or gal. And yeah. I'd like to thank you again for stopping by, checking me out. Feel free to give me a like, follow, subscribe, whatever. Leave comments. Share it with your friends. You know, I don't care. Share it with everybody you think needs a reminder that they got a car or a truck or a project that's just sitting there that's begging for their attention. And all you got to do is visualize, realize what it is you're looking for, what your goal is, and what it means. But anyways, that's enough of that. Like I said, check me out later on. We'll keep going on this project. Next time you see it, it probably won't have this stuff up there unless I mean, it looks so good. I might just leave it like that. Hell, maybe I'll just quit and leave it like this forever. Nah. See you guys next time.